Hello, welcome
Hello.
to another event here. Thank you, Jo, for taking the time to join me today. My name is Kim Searle. For our viewers, Emotional Mastery, all about helping people sort of clear the crap, their emotional and mental crap. And I'm using that word because actually sometimes that is exactly what it is. So as you know, I interview people who are also helping others to clear whatever's going on for them. And I want to introduce you to my very good friend, Jo Hayns. I've been seeing Jo now for 12 months, I think.
Yeah.
And had an awesome session with her last year because I have a number of intolerances and hay fever is one of them. And I went and my eyes were streaming, my nose was blocked, I could barely breathe. And whilst on the table, this lady changed it. Now, I won't say I was completely cured because that would be unfair because I haven't tested it this year. But boy, could I breathe, everything cleared up. It was awesome. So I just wanted to share her with you. So Jo, welcome, 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 welcome. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Kim. Yes.
So do you just want to tell the people watching this video what it is you do and how you do it? More about
Sure. So I'm a kinesiologist, which is something where I use a basic muscle test in order to determine what's going on in the body. So we can sit and do a consultation and I can work out with knowledge what's going on. But actually the thing that, or the person that actually knows what's going on is you and your body. So it's a way of tapping into that language and finding out exactly what the body wants, what it was ailing it, what it needs in terms of food, emotional tweaks, physical issues that we deal with, and then energetically as well. And alongside that, I'm also a a reflexologist.
Nice.
And I do several different types of reflexology. So I do the normal all body reflexology, and then I do a little bit of nerve reflexology, and my favorite, which is the reflexology lymph drainage, which actually works on the immune system.
I think that's when I came to see you, wasn't it? And I was a bit surprised that you did reflexology. It was like, awesome, I have to say, really did make a difference. So you prefer the immune system one? Are you saying? Did you say?
So it just seems that most people need the lymph drainage part, whether that's because they've got edema and their tissues, they're quite puffy and fluidy in specific areas maybe, or it was originally evolved because of cancer patients who had had chemotherapy and then had lymphedema in one arm where they'd had lymph nodes removed. So that's how it started. But since then, and from my experience, I've been using it with all sorts of people for fluid issues. So it could be lung conditions, it can be fluid in legs and feet, it can be arms, or it can be just immune system issues. They're getting coughs and colds all the time, etc. So normally I quite often do that technique in its entirety. Quite often I'll do a combination of that and the lymph drainage, because it's just so powerful that why not put it in, really.
I agree with you, and I absolutely can vouch for it because it was awesome. And I came with something else and felt wildly different. Doesn't happen every time, but it just depends where you are, doesn't it? But I always feel so much better having seen you. I do know that. So I'm missing you in this whole lockdown stuff. But it was interesting because obviously, with the coronavirus, your business just went choo, with everybody saying, can't mate, not coming, not coming, not coming. But we did something about being online. Do you want to just tell us about, how you're beginning to develop your business to go online now?
Yes, so it's taken a little while because obviously I'm a hands-on therapist, really. So I've had to get my head around technology and Zoom and all that sort of thing. But actually, I've found a way. I've gone back to working with a pendulum and using my files and my knowledge and that kind of thing. And I can still see people online. I can still do the consultation bit. When people come to me, it's not just the treatment. We chat and we look at other issues that are going on. So that's the hands-on bit is part of it. But and I wouldn't say that's I would give that up ever when this lockdown was finished. But in the meantime, there's lots of things we can do to help people through this time.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. And I know I did an interview last week with a lady who does spiritual healing and stuff, and she did some work as well. So I did feel something, which is maybe whether it's pseudo or the whole what is that pill that you can take that that says that's the one. Whether it's that doesn't matter. It works. Yeah. So as long as they can believe in you, that's the key, isn't it? So. And I think it helps people as well if they can do it, and they just need to experience something, particularly right now. So it's good news that you can. So what I was wondering is what's the typical reasons people come to see you? I came to you because I was recovering from glandular fever, which is part of a viral strain. No, not corona. But another one, which apparently we've all got, is Epstein-Barr. And when your immune system's compromised, you have to take note and listen. So you've been helping me with that, haven't you? But what other things do you see people for?
So I would probably see more people that come and they've got various little ailments and niggles. So it might be they've got a sore shoulder, they might have a puffy foot, pain in their big toe. It can be a whole series of random little niggles and ailments that they don't necessarily want to bother the doctor about. And if they do, they've been, sent away because it's not a medical issue as such.
Yes.
And then they come, and that's where the investigation starts, really. And I work, I love forensic stories and things. So that's kind of the way I work. I look and I think, oh, this is interesting. Let's have a look. And I chart the ailments round and discover what's actually going on. Because you can have lots of little ailments that you just live with, and actually they're usually all the same problem. No matter whether it's the pain in your big toe or the scratch you've got on your body, it's all the same problem as far as the body's concerned. And so we need to find out what's causing that, what's making that, and what will help it to address and to heal itself, really. So I look at giving all the tools to the body that it needs. That might be adjusting some nutrients, it might be rubbing different lymphatic points on the body, it might be just holding certain parts of the body like the temples or different parts on the head, that just releases aspects of the whole system and allows the body then to heal itself.
Perfect. So we're just assisting the body doing what it does best, because I think we sometimes forget that actually the body is a healing machine. Its primary purpose is to keep us safe, and healing is a big part of that. And I very often, particularly if I'm talking to clients who are struggling, obviously I work at an emotional level and cognitive, but you're talking to them and you just explain that actually you don't even know, but your body's healing the stuff all the time, and we just need to allow it the space and time to do it. And you're just enhancing it from a physical and actually obviously from an energy level, as you said earlier. So quite complementary. Brilliant. So obviously right now your clients are staying away pretty much. How are you coping as a business? What are you doing to help yourself? We've talked about being online. What else are you doing for you?
So that's probably the main thing, is that I'm using this time to get lots of film clips done, and of the bits of advice that I generally give to clients. So quite often when people come and see me, I'll have a range of different things that I know they should do when they go out, and I usually put all that down in not too much, because I don't like to I know what I'm like. If I get a big long list of things, I won't even do one of them. So I do put a few of the priority things together on an email and send it to them. So what I've been doing is trying to put all that kind of information down on YouTube, on little film clips, so that people can go in and out and pick up whatever they need. So there's some that are general, like today I've just done a little film clip on ear reflexology and how to do your own ear massage and ear reflexology.
Yes, I remember when you learned that, and because you were talking about that last October, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right. But it works so well. So I've done, so that's one little film clip. So that's a general one, because anyone can go in and pick that up.
Yeah.
And then others will be more individual. So clients might come, and then I might have something that's individual to them, and I'm trying to get all those down and showing them on video, because when I write it on an email, it doesn't always, sometimes it's a bit long-winded and it doesn't always translate. And you know, if I said to you, rub this point here, and showed you, you'd know exactly what to do, and off you'd go and do it. Whereas if I write that on an email, who knows what you'd be doing, you know, which bit you'd be rubbing. So it's much easier to show you than to write it down, I always think.
Just made me laugh there. Who knows what they'd be rubbing?
Who knows? Who knows? Could be anything. Wanting to rub the wrong bit.
Yes, exactly, and causing all sorts of problems. Because funnily enough, when we spoke, I was talking about one of the energy medicine that I've been following, and I'd been doing it, but I've been doing it the wrong way for me. It wasn't wrong. It was just wrong for me, because what I was experiencing was I needed to be calmer, not more energized. So I was just adding to it. It's like, oh gosh. So you're right. That's probably why I laughed, actually. Me. Bless. So what's your thoughts for once this is all over then? How do you think this coronavirus situation will have changed you and your business? If it does, even, I don't know, it might not.
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to love seeing my clients back.
Yeah.
And getting my hands on them, because, you know, that's first and foremost, that's what I love to do, and love being in my room, and I love seeing people, and that's the whole thing. For me, it will have changed my business, because I can do these things online, which I never knew I could do. So I've learned a new trick, really, of being able to help people online, and being able to, and if I can get all these little techniques down, talk to the camera and down on my YouTube channel, then there'll be some that can just go out and people can pick them up and use them however they like.
So you've been able to flex your business a bit more to reach a wider audience, because obviously your work is based in a geographical area, which we'll cover in a moment. But obviously you can reach more people on a wider area, so that I think you were talking about seeing people for some things online. So eventually you'll be able to have a wider client base, even, I guess.
Yeah.
Awesome. How amazing is that? The world's your oyster, I think.
It's just finding a different way of working, isn't it, really?
It is. Yes, absolutely.
It's taken a little time, but obviously time is what I have at the moment, so I'm using it.
Yeah, and you did say you're doing some more learning and studying, and I think that is something that came out from another interview I did with an accountant, and just said use this time, just use it to market and develop, you know, whatever you need to do for your business. So have you got any new things that you're learning that you might be able to share with us now? Not obviously to do it, but just tell us what you're going to be doing. No?
So at the moment I'm really looking, I've always been really good on the physical side of things and quite good at supporting the emotional side of things, although I wouldn't profess to be be like you, be a guru like you on that side of things. But and digestion is my field. I love delving into that. And nutrients, you know, is somebody's body getting enough of one thing or another, or does it need changing, a few things changing and tweaking? So all that side of things covered. And in kinesiology, there are 4 rounds that you always deal with: structural, emotional, biochemical, energetic. The energetic side has always been my weaker side.
So we're just losing you there.
So what I'm doing at the moment is really focusing on that and trying to do some courses in around learning more about that. Back?
Yes, your voice,
me?
but the video isn't. So not to worry, we'll carry on because I can hear you, so it's all right. So where did you say your weakness was? I missed that a little bit. And Jo, are you there?
Hello.
You're back.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, bless. So yeah, well, you said that there's 4 bodies. If we can just start from that bit. Yeah, because I missed it. You said structural and biochemical. And somebody in your house put something on. They're using your interweb. And you're back.
Yeah.
Somebody in the house playing PlayStation.
You can't stop teenagers, though, can you?
They're downloading something like
so. So in kinesiology, there are 4 rounds that you do: structural, emotional, biochemical, and energetic. And it's the energetic side that that's my weaker, has been my weaker area. So that's what I've been focusing on, because it translates more online. You can use that more online.
Yes.
But also because I can use it more in sessions when I do get people back into the room as well. So that's what I'm focusing on at the moment. I've just done a course in some emotional and electrical work.
Is that all to do with kinesiology?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's always been a realm of kinesiology. And there are kinesiology techniques like running meridians and that kind of thing. But I've just been trying to broaden that knowledge so that I can use it a bit more confidently.
Yeah. Well, I've always been in awe of how much you do know, because you've not covered at all the Reiki or the oils that you're working with, and so there's a lot of things in your toolbox that I know you can bring to a session. So, and all that training is just making you who you are today, which is very, very good at what you do. So I think if there was one question that I've not asked you that you think would be the most important question that you want to answer, what would that be?
Probably where where they can get hold of my
psychically, that's
YouTube
exactly
channel.
where I was going next. So there you go.
Yeah, you got it right.
Well, sometimes there's something else that somebody's not said, so I usually give them the option. I didn't word it very well with you, but fortunately you're a friend and can work your way through the waffle. So, so yeah. So how can people get hold of you if they want to get in touch?
So I have a website which is johaynes-serenity.co.uk.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook, so Serenity has its own Facebook page, and I post quite a few of the videos on there.
Yeah.
The YouTube channel is called Serenity as well. So to get hold of the Facebook page, it's at Keep Calm at Serenity.
Oh yes. I remember now.
Or they can email me, Jo at johaynes-serenity.co.uk.
Lovely. Well, Jo, it's been lovely today. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to me, and obviously for all those watching this. Jo said how you can get hold of her. I fully recommend this lady. She's actually based, for those of you who are watching this, in the UK, in case you're abroad, Berkshire, in Arborfield. So it's just so that you can understand which part of the country Jo works from. But as she gets more and more proficient with the energy stuff, more online. So so big thank you for listening, and big thank you to Jo for being our guest today. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, Kim.
All right.